Welcome guys, my name is No Hesitation or Old School Hesitation in game, and this is my 6th episode of my Old School Iron Man progress video. In this episode I'm gonna be doing a lot of big quest and quest requirements. And yeah, I have completed some big quests actually, and I won't spoil it for you, but first let's go to last episode and the big things we achieved then. First off, we got 60 mining. Gave me access to the mining guild, and it is required for lunar diplomacy, so a nice level to get. Also I got 43 prayer, which unlocks protect from melee, which I needed for the big quests in this episode, so yeah. A nice thing to get, a random fletching level from my daily maple logs. And then it was time for the thieving grind. I needed to get up to 53 thieving for desert treasure and 50 thieving for the legends quest. So the first level I got at Pyramid Plunder, and the next few levels I got from blackjacking these bandits. It was quite tedious because I needed to bank a lot for food, but it was quick XP and quick cash as well. I actually made around 75k from it in the end. So yeah, it was boring but totally worth doing, and in the end I got up to 52 thieving, which you will see from the next clip. I actually need 53 for desert treasure, but I managed to find a way around it, which I will show in the next few clips. Then I decided to do underground pass, got 45 thieving while doing it, and here I completed it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't feel the agility obstacles much, so yeah, nice to get it done with. Then I needed 50 smithing for a legends quest, and I got to 49, and I was planning on boosting it till 50 for the quest, so yeah, nice level to get. I made some steel darts, so when I get a blowpipe I actually have some darts banked. I also used feathers on them to complete them, and I got 67 fletching. Here I did legends quest, and I got up to 53 thieving from the XP rewards, and I got to 46 burbler from the XP rewards. So yeah, nice to have this done. Then I cooked my food, which I had in the bank. I had some raw fish. I actually needed some food because I used quite a lot at Underground Pass and at Legends Quest. So yeah, I just cooked it to stack up the food in my bank and got to 56 cooking. Then I got some tree seeds in my bank, decided to use them, and got up to 49 farming. This is actually quite a few funny clips because I was just running around and I found this dragon impling. Gave me some dragon darts, and like a few seconds later Ira managed, a friend of mine, PM'd me. He was hunting for magpies and he found a dragon impling, so I caught it and got dragonstone amulets. But then like 1 minute after that another dragon impling spawned in the same world, so I caught it as well, and I opened it and I thought I got some dragon bones here, which are really nice to train my prayer up. Let's see if I was correct. No, it's a dragon lung actually. I got dragon bones in another clip. But yeah, 60k alk, so a nice thing to get, just to build up my cash stack. Then I got 50 fire making for desert treasure, just a quick level. Then I went to Piero myself to get some magic logs, which you need for desert treasure. And I found another dragon impling, surprisingly. So I opened it, and this one should give me dragon bones. Yeah, there we go. Nice to train my prayer with. I actually got really lucky because I only needed 4 magic logs and I caught another dragon impling. The reward isn't as good as the last one was because I got 13 dragon bolts, which I do not really plan on using a lot. But yeah, it was really a lucky day for me at Piero. I got another one, and again dragon bolts. So the rewards weren't that good, but I was lucky to get the dragon implings in the first place. Then I completed desert treasure. 20k mage XP, ancient magics unlocked. So yeah, nice to do, complete. I needed it for recipe for disaster as well. Then I needed some more quest points. I did 2 quick quests, Romeo and Juliet, and 5 quest points. Then I did the dwarf cannon for the last quest point I actually needed. It also gave me some crafting XP, and I actually got a crafting level from it, 56 crafting. I do plan on getting 61 soon, so I can do Lunar's quest. The Lunar spellbook is so useful for Iron Man, so I want to get it as soon as possible. Here's a RFD part, the ceramic forest part. I quite like this subquest because you need to kill a black dragon and stuff. So yeah, only the monkey left, and I need 70 cooking for it, so best to start off grinding the cooking then. Here's 57 and 58 cooking, just from the raw fish I still had in my bank. This clip is actually quite funny because I was on stream and I was like, I want to do something entertaining and not cook for like the whole stream. Someone said in the chat, you should go to Barrows and do your first chest, so I did it. It wasn't too hard, I just used a lot of prayer, and I don't really want to do Barrows before I get the Mortania Heart Diary, because you get more runes then. But of course I got nothing from my first chest. I wasn't expecting to get something, but it would have been funny though. Then it was time for the actual cooking grind, and this is actually from finishing up my salmon I had in my bank. It's 59, 60 and 61 cooking. I didn't actually mind doing a lot of cooking because it just stacks up the food in your bank and it's just nice and AFK, so that isn't like hard to do. Another good thing about getting 70 cooking for RFD is that I got 63 cooking and 63 fishing while doing it, and that's actually required for Swan Song, which I really want to complete to get some monkfish. There's 50 farming from a tree run, and there's 52 agility from my daily algs. So yeah, just keeping up with the dailies, it's quite important to do them because they build up my cash stack. There you could actually see that I unlocked monkfish. So yeah, I do plan on doing Swan Song when I have like some AFK time coming up, just so I can build up a nice stack of food. And there's a few cooking levels and a few fishing levels. I actually want to explain something here, which is actually quite a spoiler for the next video, because I did RFD because I want gear upgrades, and I want them to do Slayer. I don't want to do Slayer with weak gear because it, yeah, just isn't that efficient. When you have good gear, it's way more efficient. So I want to get Fire Cape maybe, and maybe full Void and a Fighter's Torso, so I have good gear to start slaying with. Here's actually a kingdom loot from like 4 or 5 days. A few nice seeds, a lot of maple logs and a lot of flags. And of course some bird's nests, which I will use later. And I instantly planted some of those seeds and got to 51 farming. Then I went back to the cooking grind for the last 3 levels I needed to get. 65, 66 and 67 cooking. I don't actually need 70 because gourmet umplings drop a kind of bear, which boosts your cooking level by 3 or 4. So I decided to just get 67 and hunt for that impling. Then it was finally time to do the monkey part of RFD. I don't really mind this quest, and that's because of one reason mainly. You get 10k agility XP, so it's really good for such a short quest, and getting the Grigris and stuff isn't that hard to do. So yeah, I don't mind doing this quest. I did burn 2 snakes though, but I bought 3 at the start, so it was no problem for me, but if you burn that snake and you only have 1, it is quite annoying. Then it was finally time to do the last boss fight of RFD. I knew it was gonna be hard, but I didn't think the monsters would hit it hard, and I instantly got KO'd at the first monster. I died, lost the glory, lost a lot of cash. But in the end, I got back, I completed all the bosses one by one, and I completed it actually. So we'll see that in the next clip. When I finally complete the final fight and it explodes into a lot of foods and cakes and stuff. So yeah, that means a recipe for this is also completed, barrels gloves unlocked, and a 20k XP lamp. I actually found out that you need to put it in a skill that is 50 plus. I wanted to put in Herblore, but I'm not 50 Herblore yet, and you can't destroy it and get it back later. So then I was like, yeah, where I'm gonna put it in then? I couldn't do it in prayer or anything, so I decided to do it in crafting. Just so I can get to 61 quicker and do lunar diplomacy quicker. So yeah, RFD completed, and the next clip I'm actually gonna show off the Barrow's gloves, and you can see how good they are. It's really like a big bonus when you start slaying. You do hit quite more often, you do hit quite a bit harder, and it actually, I think it gives some prayer bonus as well. So it's just a really good thing to get out of the way. And for the next episode, I want to get like the Fighter Torso, the Defender maybe as well, the Fire Cape, and the Void. When I actually get my full Void, I'm gonna be working on getting prayer potions and using up my Chinchompas. I think it will get me to like 80 range, and then I can attempt the Fire Cape, because I want to do the Fire Cape with range, and I don't want to do it before I get 75 or 80 range. Because it's gonna be hard anyway. I have low defense, and I need to start learning how to prayer flick properly. But yeah, the next clip, finishing up my maple logs I got from my kingdom earlier, got up to 69 fletching. I actually had quite a big amount of maple logs in my bank, 1200 as you can see. So I decided to buy 1250 natures and alch them while doing agility. This actually gave me a huge cash stack. I really needed it because when I bought the Barrow's gloves, my cash stack was running like very low. I only had like 50k left. So I'll quickly show you how much money I'm gonna make. It should be around 460k, I quickly calculated it. So let's start doing agility and let's make some money. There's my first level 70 stat actually, 70 mage achieved from the high alch spell. And I also got some agility levels, 45 agility and in a few seconds 55 agility. So yeah, just really nice to keep on doing this. I basically do a lot of things at once. I make money, I train agility, I train mage, and I get marks of grace. As you can see, 21 marks of grace achieved, a nice cash stack and a healthy amount of XP. Then I had like my big goal for this episode completed. I've done RFD and I was like, I need another goal. So the last goal for this episode is the Mortania Medium Diaries, and I'll explain you later on why I decided to get this. But I needed to complete a few quests for it: Rumdeal, Cabin Fever, Haunted Mine, and in aid of the Morange. Cabin Fever actually, Rumdeal needed me to have 47 prayer, so I got that from the Ectophantes. I also got a combat level here, and then I could complete Rumdeal. I got up to 65 fishing and 52 farming. Just a healthy amount of XP from that quest, and then I could do Cabin Fever. I first needed 50 smithing though, and I did my Tears of Guttix, got some quick construction XP, and in the next clip I got my 50 smithing. I made some steel bars because I had a lot of coal in my bank, and I mined some iron. This is the completion of Cabin Fever. You needed to do a trouble brewing minigame, which is required for the medium diary. You also need to kill a terror dog, that's why I did this quest and got up to 67 strength. Here you can see me actually completing the medium diaries. I made the Guttix balance potion, which you can do halfway through the N8 of the Morange quest. But I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna stop halfway. I will complete the quest because it's annoying to get back into a quest when you have it half completed. So I finished it, not too hard. The only annoying thing is collecting the resources. And I was like, I've completed all the medium tasks, so give me my legs and my XP lamp. I put the XP lamp in Herblore, got to 48 Herblore. The legs are actually quite good because I want to get 70 prayer as soon as possible for priority. And the legs allow me to collect a lot of buckets of slime and make my bones into bone meal for free each day. So that's why I did it, just to train my daily prayer. My goals for the next episode are to complete the last big remaining quests, like Regicide to unlock the Elven Lens, Lunar to unlock the Lunar Spellbook, and those kind of things. I'm also planning on getting Full Void, Torso, Fire Cape and Defender, as I said in a few clips ago. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel. If you have any criticism, leave it in the comments and I'll try to improve it next video. I also stream on Twitch quite regularly. I'll leave the link on the screen and in the description below. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next episodes. See ya.